episode. Guys, I hope that everybody is doing well. Thank you for joining. So, here to talk about a few things tonight. I'm sure that you guys saw my video earlier about, the homicide rate coming way down. Unexpected numbers, unprecedented, if you will, because it has been, oh my gosh, 30 years. 30 years. I haven't even been in America 30 years yet, but it has been 30 years since we've seen the homicide rates below 700 at the end of one single year. So that's a significant improvement and acknowledgement. Anyway, if you're just joining this channel for the first time, I welcome you. Please subscribe. Returning subscribers, welcome back. So let us have a little chat tonight. First and foremost, we have to say RIP to a legend, Jimmy Cliff. The harder they come, many rivers to cross. Treat the youths right. Oh my gosh, what a big career. 81 years, that's a long time. And Jimmy Cliff has certainly lived, a big life. His music, his personality, his acting, it's impacted the world in so many ways. I think Jimmy Cliff is only the second reggae artist from Jamaica to have made the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the information that I have stored in my memory. So let us talk about some domestic politics. That's what we're here about tonight, some domestic politics. Let me see who's in the chat. Yes, good night, Esme, good night. Good night, Courtney. Good night, Valerie. Thank you for joining. So how was your day, guys? I hope you all had a good day. I don't know, for some reason, ever since Saturday, I think, I've just had my days off or something. I don't know. But it's Monday, new week, new opportunity, stuff like that. But with Jimmy Cliff, we have lost some icons, some legends over the last few years. One of my favorite that left us during COVID, Toots from Toots and the Maytals. That was a significant loss for Jamaica as well, because we didn't know Toots wasn't really sick. Toots was a very, healthy, agile performer, and man, he was doing well. And then boom, COVID come. And then another one that hit me too was Trevor McNaughton from the Melodians. He he had a child with my grandaunt. So my cousins are supposed to call him grandfather. And I remember what a man he was. Those men, boy, may I tell you no. Them they are some real man, some real man. And I've always took pride in having, some real men in my life growing up, starting with my own father and, Trevor from the Melodians. It's always a pleasure. It was always a pleasure seeing him growing up when I was in Jamaica growing up, and he would come to visit. He was the first one who took me and my cousins to the Pegasus Hotel, and we had a good time. And my cousin, his granddaughter, would always be asking him to please sing By the Rivers of Babylon. And when the man come to Jamaica, the man come for relax. The man not come to sing no Rivers of Babylon. But he was just such a calm-spirited, a wonderful, down-to-earth person. And that is the case with, entertainers and singers from that generation. Toots, and I didn't know Toots personally, and I didn't know Jimmy Cliff personally, but what we've seen of them and what we know of them name never really call up and mix up in, nothing shaky, from their time up until now. So those are definitely, some voices that are going to be missed, not just in Jamaica, but all across the world. The Europeans, they love them. So definitely a loss there. Both political parties today acknowledged the death of Jimmy Cliff. The rebel in me, yes, that's one of them too. But when it comes on to the opposition, what I do know from what I have seen and heard of Jimmy Cliff was a Pan-Africanist. And Jimmy Cliff, I am 100% sure, would not have liked to befriend anybody who would go hold up shackles over black man head. Mark Golding do that. And I would bet anything that if Jimmy Cliff saw that, and when he saw that, he would have been pissed. And another thing too, the statement that Mark Golding made about our ancestors. Me know Jimmy Cliff wouldn't like to hear that neither. So boy, me I tell you the opposition, they've done some things in our country in front of our face that, you just don't know how much more worse it's gonna get. So when them come and talk about condolence to Jimmy Cliff, we don't want a condolence from them. They not no manners. They do some sitting violate we not everywhere. You understand? Anyway, make we talk about the topic at hand here. Guys, me lost my glasses today. I felt like a fish out of water. I didn't know where they were. I went to the car wash and cleaning out my car. I find the glasses them in the back seat. I don't know. I don't remember how they reach in there. But anyway, I'm glad me find them. I can't see good now. Anyway, guys, what are we here about tonight? The PNP is going to be having a press conference tomorrow morning. And I don't know what it's about. We don't know what it's about. But I have been saying, guys, that the opposition party of Jamaica, they've been running what I call a parallel government. They are behaving, I don't know when they decided to do this or if they're just stuck in campaign mode, but the PNP is running a parallel government. Because maybe you guys can give me a clue. In this time, at this moment, give me a good reason why the PNP would come out and have a press conference. Give me a good reason. We are going through a hurricane crisis. We're trying to recover, and them something there. What is the PNP coming out, the opposition party of Jamaica? What them a come out can do right now? Why them can't go find some people for help instead? They're running like a parallel government. I see it very clearly. And they're playing a very dangerous game. Them not understanding about in time, they will see it. Also, the first cruise ship came in today. Since the hurricane, I think this is the very first cruise ship to come in. So, tourism up and running again. That's a good thing. Because you know, say, our bread and butter that. So, it is good to see, And let me just make this prediction. And I am going to make it boldly. In the coming months, I think we're going to see a major boom in tourism in Jamaica. If you agree with me, let me know. But I think there's going to be a lot of sightseeing, a lot of people coming home to look at the rubble, if there will be any. They're going to look at the change in the landscape of Jamaica, right? Because there's a change in landscape since the hurricane. So, in my opinion, you're going to see a lot of natives coming back home to visit, and you're also going to see new visitors coming, and the usual visitors are going to be coming back. So I wouldn't worry about tourism. I think just give it a little time, and you're going to see, it's going to start booming bigger than before, in my view. Good night, Scorpio. Scorpio asked me, say, if I choose the Rhoda is in St. Vincent. Rhoda is abroad. Yes, last time I checked. And what's the big deal? Is there a problem? I don't think there's a problem. But see, some people are kill up themselves. We don't know them are kill up themselves for. Rhoda work hard, you know. She work hard and she win her seat. So you can't work hard and play hard. Nothing wrong. Yes, because the news and exposure we get from Melissa. Yeah, man. You have some people where, them either worry about it or they're trying to make some predictions. And me I tell you guys. Me I tell you say, we are see people coming into Jamaica just to look at what Jamaica looks like post Melissa. Yeah. The reptiles them out for her. Me see them, But let me tell you something. And I said this on social media today. The first one when me see come out on Rhoda, I said, you see any man where you see who come out publicly and curse his mother like a dog, any man you see do them something there, they will never experience true happiness and true peace and love and contentment. And they forever have a contempt for women. They will never like women. They will never love women. They will never marry women. They will always take out that wrath that they take out on their own mothers. They will turn to the same gender for love and affection and romance. I saw them boy they stay. You understand? So for me like Rhoda, I wouldn't pay them no mind. Because whatever conflict them having in their mind, we're talking psychology now, whatever conflict them having in their mind between them and them own mother, why them have to come out in the public and disgrace their mother in the worst way, is a sickness. It's an unresolved sickness. You understand? So, I've always found it strange. We don't see that a lot. You don't see a lot of men doing that, by the way. Okay, but when you do see a man come out and do that, you run fast and far. And now a normal man is a very troubled human being. And that man is going to always hate women and he's always going to love men. That is all I have to say about that. If Rhoda want in a St. Vincent, she has earned the right to be in St. Vincent. Rhoda work hard for her people then put her back there. And since the election, she been doing her work. So she want to go over St. Vincent. So what? The sky not fall down past Central Manchester. Nothing wrong. Sky not fall down. Melissa never come put on no handcuff and no shackles and chain for nobody. Life must go on. I just saw the thing go. Yeah, man. Anyway, so about the tourism now. Tourism is going to be fine. Tourism is going to be fine. Me and some people are talk about recession. And them make some prediction on Jamaica about recession and them something there. Me just one thing me have to say about that. One thing, I'm done with it. If Jamaica gets 2 more recessions before the next election, the Jamaican people them still don't want PNP to lead this country. You hear me say good? If Jamaica is supposed to get 2 recession before the next election, Jamaica people them still not gonna pick up the PNP in this state that it's in with this leadership and put them in a full government. It will not happen. And I'm saying that to say, I know that is not just the financial, people them who are speculate and who are talk about recession. You have the opposition who them would are glad to see a severe recession take Jamaica. They would. I'm telling you, and it's a sad thing to think and to say, but they would, because they would want to see destruction take way, so them can point finger upon the government for coming at power. Because so alone they know for coming at power. But let me tell you, the confidence that the Jamaican people have in this government, it surpasses anything that this opposition can do to try to persuade the people to put them in government. It will not happen. And another point that I want to make also is that we just had a Category 5 hurricane. If we have a recession, how will the Jamaican people respond to that? The Jamaican people are intelligent enough to understand that following a Category 5 hurricane, we may very well get a shock to our economy. It's highly possible. It must happen to any degree, that will cause any major problem, but it is possible. So the Jamaican people would understand it from that angle, that yeah, Category 5 hurricane, we can expect some things to change. But I think the Jamaican people would also have the confidence in this government to think that even if we get one little period of recession, we'll come back. You understand? So this little argument to me see a go around about recession, ain't nobody worried about that. All we need to know is that we have people in the driver's seat of our country what makes sense, and if we get recession, if we get whatever, we're going to recover because they know what to do. They know what is right. They have the country's interest at heart. You understand? And like us, they're not self-defeating and want us to fail, right? Unlike the opposition, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. Because anybody will wish bad for our country because through them now lead it. I can't trust them. You understand? So that is where it is for me. So, if a dirt, anything or anything. But when we only know say we are go through something right now, our government are try them very best. And you hear where the World Bank woman say, Jamaica, we are big things. We are things because we were so well prepared financially and every way we can possible. Even more prepared that she has seen in bigger countries and bigger economies. And this is somebody who is senior at the World Bank, somebody who is experienced. So to see the preparation, the financial preparation, the policy preparation for this here disaster, I believe in this government. Like I would shut my eye and go sleep and snore and not feel no way upon this government. And no say, even if we get a recession, them are going to draw away out of it. What is the problem? I don't see no problem. None whatsoever. Hold on there, guys. Yes, guys, so let me just read some of your comments. Good evening, Delroy. Big up yourself. We are safe in the hands of the GLP. Yeah, man. So, me no know. They might come have press conference. Me no know what they might come talk. So, if they might come talk about the leptospirosis, look here. I just saw it go. When you have a natural disaster, things happen. And especially one to this degree, things will happen. You will have outbreaks. You will have, unfortunately, you will have deaths. You will have all sorts of things. And trust me, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. I mean, if you guys remember clearly, when Hurricane Katrina came, and I was watching it on TV, I was traumatized for those people, A weeks, me I tell you about 4, 5, 6 weeks, we saw and witnessed houses underwater. It took weeks before we started seeing school buses transporting people from New Orleans down to Florida and Texas and all about the place. So, the way how me see Jamaica deal with this, for a small island nation, them a deal with it good. Honest to God, them a deal with it good. Right? It's not perfect. And there are things that I wish that I saw, that I was seeing. For example, the housing thing to me, you know, and I'm talking about the people them who absolutely not live nowhere. Them not nothing to fix back. Them whole foundation gone. And them the people that me I talk about. Me feel like say boy we should have say one like a tent community or something like that built up already. You understand? But everything else, it a move fast. It a move fast. You look a small island nation. And I know, don't take my word for it. Other people from outside come to Jamaica come talk it. You understand? Yeah, man, big up on yourself. So, Katrina bodies was floating in the... Yeah, man, Katrina, hey, me say me traumatized. Me never know, say, a Katrina make me see, say, natural disaster can deal with people like that. I never know. Hurricane Katrina was so bad. Jesus. Everybody's talking about the war room. Boy, I wanna love arms house too, you know. The war room. The people have spoken loud and clear. Them deaf. Them knockout. Rest in peace, Jimmy Clive. Waterborne diseases are predicted, and the advice was given prior to Melissa. Yeah, sometimes there's nothing you can do. You know, so let me see. Let me see if them put up any caption about their press conference, like, you know, what them plan for do or anything like that. Let me see. Because nobody don't know what them are come about, and you know. I think it is so inappropriate at this time where there's a natural disaster. For you come out every minute at the press conference. When you come out at the, nobody know why you're not fire. People want to see you using your hands, helping people. People want to see you doing some hands-on stuff. I mean, we don't want to hear anything from you. We already know what we're dealing with. We're getting all the information from the government. We don't want you're not from the PNP. When the government start do something wrong or something bad, or them need to improve something, we the people, we will call them up before the PNP. Remember, this is social media time. So we don't want to hear nothing from PNP. Because the only thing when them are come with are discontent. Them are come to come confuse the people. Them are come to come tell lie upon the government. Come bring down the government. That's all them are come do. So it says here, join them tomorrow at 10 a.m. as MPs from across Western Jamaica, together with the opposition leader, present constituency by constituency updates on recovery gaps and ongoing challenges following Hurricane Melissa. We don't want to hear anything. We don't want to hear nothing. We see everything will go on already. We see everything will go on. And this is why I tell you, say, guys, see them here? They might behave like a parallel government. Because them don't believe, so them lose, and them not gonna act like them lose. So, it's becoming pathetic, if you ask me. It's becoming pathetic. I mean, this is why I tell the government in about they're not here, and then going to feel. This is why I tell the government, say, we don't need to come out with daily press conferences. Because when they come out with daily press conferences, we don't want you not from the PNP. We don't want to hear not from Mark Golin and them riffraff MPs. We don't want you not from them. Tomorrow Tuesday, right? Why them never come Wednesday? Because them know say Wednesday is gonna be the government's post-cabinet press conference. So uno are go stay, uno not go come out tomorrow. So they go come out, come take center stage. Uno not no sense, you know. I'm not afraid to tell you, you know. Jamaica Labour Party, when it comes down to communication, I swear to God, uno not no sense. Be say for the day Jamaica just come take one no mic. God no. Uno no hear someone for come out every day in a press conference. Uno no hear say Jamaica no want you not from PNP. Thank you, Garfield. Thank you. It is better them come talk about the missing money they got from the PNP donation website. You think so nobody ever ask them about that? Are they gonna have the press in the room? Parallel government. Them are broke parallel government. Really? Thank you, Lottie. Thank you. Big up yourself. The government needs to listen what is wrong with them. But then stay there. But then stay there. Me say, Jamaica 2483, if I did there Jamaica, I can take with JLP mic and show them off at the press conference. You say if them come out every day at the press conference, the PNP would under one piece of pressure. Because they know say nobody know why you nothing from them. But what they do, when they see the JLP down up on the platform, them come out and try to get the spotlight. You have to know them something, yeah, man. What me couldn't not give Venetia the position for come out on the press conference every day? Look how much things are going. Whole heap of things are going. What make me a go on so from where they how me a go on? How me a go on? Talk in I chat. Where say them a keep G20? A G1. Cause them alone. ah, a beat and teach. Depend. Okay, nothing wrong with that. There is a call for a digital public mischief law. Yes, definitely. Look like Senator Morgan doesn't have the Prime Minister's ears. I don't know. But as I say, all who can hear is bound to feel. Because if the JLP no understand, say, them for strike when the iron is hot, they must understand that this crisis, me hear the Prime Minister talk this, good night from Canada, good night. Me hear the Prime Minister talk that something here. Don't waste a crisis. And it look like a him alone get it. The JLP not get it, Don't waste a crisis. Them don't get it. The country and the world supposed to hear from them every single day, every single morning, Monday to Friday for 2 hours. The country and the world supposed to see the JLP and hear from them, but them not understand. And even before the last election or leading up to it, there was a time when people were saying, not just me, but people were saying that the JLP has a very hard time selling their own story. The JLP has a hard time selling their own story. Now you can have a crisis like this, where news are break every hour and things are going every hour, and you're not out here every day. This a crisis here. Looking at COVID. In a COVID, you're not out every day in a press conference. So what stop when you know? When you know already, man. When it comes out, I'm telling you, the Jamaica Labour Party don't have a governance problem. They have a communication problem. And the communication problem can cost you dearly. You hear? I swear I'm addicted to this lady's truthfulness. You always speak the truth. We need more people like you to put forth the truth and highlight what's happening in the country. You're fantastic. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. Yeah, man. So, I don't know about you guys, but I won't be watching the PNP's press conference tomorrow because we already know they're coming out to maybe tell a liar or two, coming out to, criticize and accuse the government of withholding this and unfairly doing that and, It's the whiny, complaining People's National Party coming out, you know. And I'm not trying to give them any advice, but it would have been much better if them did say, all right, we're going to spend our Tuesday, you know, with our members of parliament, our councillors, and let us have a clean-up day somewhere. Let us go to Westmoreland and try to help people them clean up. Make the country see how do that. Because the truth of the matter is, right now, the country and the government, we can cut them some slack for not being perfect at this time. And that's just the reality, right? The reality of going through a crisis, the reality of going through, you know, a disaster. You get room, you get some wiggle room that you would not have otherwise. And that's just it. Guys, I'm going to take some calls if you guys want to call in for about 20 minutes. 2 members of Mighty Diamond died too. Yeah, man. Our icons. JLP not listening, but yes, the PNP are listening and coming with press conference. What can go? I'm if I tell you. They over here watching, you know, the man them people over here watch. Me here say, in our WhatsApp group, with the PNP them there, me here say one senior PNP man put out one message. I wonder if do I have the message? I have to go in on my phone for read the message. Another phone dead, you know. So I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to tell you what the message say. The senior member of the PNP I put in a WhatsApp group because I guess they come here. I guess the comrades them in the group are complain about something where Karen Cross say. So the senior member in the group now I tell them say, stop from listening to Karen. No listen to nothing where Karen has say and them something there. So the risers them have headache and problem over the war room and where Karen has say. Somebody here is accusing me of ignoring his message. Good news, what you say? Put back your message. I'm not trying to ignore you. The number to call is I think it's 478. Hold on. All right. I two phone me have now, guys. Oh, what the number? Oh, 478-772-0901 on WhatsApp. 478-772-0901 on WhatsApp. Good news. Put back the message. I did not see a message. No JLP supporter and the people that voted for Labour Party is going to take that PNP press conference serious. Chief Idan. So, are you saying that you're okay with that? The voting population is not just consists of JLP, you know. Me no know if you gonna make more baby. Me no know. I don't know. Hold on, let me see something. When you see wife style in the chat, you tell me. Me gonna make wife style moderator for tonight. Yeah, me gonna make wife style moderator. Moderator gonna make more babies? I don't know. I can't answer. But he must know what's sweet him. But anything that's sweet him going sour him. Don't tell him some say so. Moderator, anything was sweet is going sour you. Me now wish no bad luck on you, but me just tell you say anything was sweet you gonna sour you. Me no know a TV man there. I don't think TV man over here tonight. But guys, boy, me I tell you no. I tell you, no. Tourism, all right. I hear Adam Stewart, son of Bush Stewart. He came out. Hi, Nella, big up yourself. He came out and he was saying, listen, tourism is going to be fine. Jamaica is going to be fine. And he said it with such confidence. A man who's been in it, born in the tourism industry, grew up and know it like the back of his hand. Probably know it better than me, I don't know. And him say we're going to be fine. And I just know that we're going to be fine. We're going to see, guys, we're going to see a boom in tourism like never before. We're going to see a boom in tourism. Yes, it seems like how after COVID, we saw this boom in tourism in Jamaica. That's how we're going to see. That is how we're going to see it. And in COVID, people were just dying to, you know, come out of isolation and, you know, to start traveling again and stuff like that. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing that we're going to see now. You know, we're going to see people just, the sites, I know, I'm telling you something. Tourism people at Jamaica, only need to start put one plan together to have some tour at the disaster area. Don't waste a good crisis. Say, yeah, me I want, you know, put some buses together and make sure say una promote sightseeing in the areas of Jamaica that got destroyed by the hurricane. Yes, it's the same like how we have Port Royal and people used to go sightseeing at Port Royal to see the destruction. I so want una to capitalize. Don't waste a crisis. Capitalize, have some tour buses with some tour guides. And the tour guides them, come here. The tour guides them can carry the tourists them, or even some Jamaican too, carry the people them go up on the tour bus and give them a history and education on, let's say, the parish of St. Elizabeth. Or you carry them got the capital of St. Elizabeth and you tell them, say, St. Elizabeth was this, or give them a little history. And while you give them the history, you show them the landmarks in the parish, and then you can make them see in real time what happened with the disaster. Right there, so, is a money making adventure that me just giving you know. Allow me to tell guys. Wanna tell me what you think about that in the chat. Watch ya, the moderator. Come and tell you what they must say. Moderator, come and tell you what they must say over here before you come. They say you're gonna make babies, because they say a baby making season. Good night, everybody. Good night, Lurleen. Thank you. Yeah, man, that is a good suggestion. So, if you don't see the minister at tourism, Mr. Ed Bartlett or anybody, you give them this idea. Roll out 6 buses and put aside. And start putting this on, make the tourists them put this on the itinerary. Right? Because even me, if I come to Jamaica and say, all right, I want to go down to the disaster area, I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive, you know. I would have much rather go on like one tourist tour guide. They do this all over the world. I've been on several. When I travel to Italy and all these other places, you have tours that takes you to different places, you know. Hello, good night.
Good night, Natalie.
How are you?
First, I'm talking to you.
Oh, hi, welcome.
But I just love your program.
Oh, thank you. Where are you watching from?
I love your program. I never know how to find somebody like me who stand up so much for the Jamaica Labour Party and the government.
Okay. Where are you watching from?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Okay, that's good. Did you get any?
Yes, I'm actually in Clarendon.
Oh, you're in Clarendon. Did you get any damages from the hurricane?
Not well, you know, put that past me. They help who more worse than I do.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like you got minimal damage then.
Yes,
Oh,
but I put it past me because the West is worse than I do.
oh, okay. Thank God for that. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, I will try to sort out myself. Not like I have it, but
Mm-hmm.
if things worse did happen,
Mm-hmm.
where I didn't have anybody to call to, I would still have to stand up on my own 2 foot.
True, true. Mm-hmm. I like your
Yeah, so
attitude. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so me low. I don't say it, not even my church. I don't say it to.
Okay, okay.
And he's still my pastor every day from Hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know him pick up things and him turn west. He coming like he not even watch back in our church anymore. Cause right now I'm plan to put on other church top and our church is there to finish. Want finish and can't
Oh,
finish. So me say a good thing is doing still because
yeah.
maybe after I put on that church top,
Mm-hmm.
God will send back help to his church to
Mm.
finish it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that
Yeah.
the church is out there
The,
helping.
this evening, I said to somebody, me say, you see, when you come out of your car and stop on the road, this,
Mm-hmm.
because one lady in here where you have to go in at the trunk to go pull it to check
Mm-hmm.
out his goods. Me say, when you reach down there and come out, you must turn your face up at Kingston and say, Andrew, why you make me come out of your car?
All right.
Because every earthly thing, the girl drop off a stage at Andrew. Jimmy Cliff come dead, they say him Kasi.
Lord, they
No.
start already with.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
yes.
really?
They say him cause Jimmy Cliff be dead, and him cause the girl to drop off a stage, and him cause the hurricane. So you see, like how him cause the hurricane,
Yeah.
I want him to just everything where the world get, I want him drop in the gate because he's so great. He's so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else in I heard, not even Jesus, no powerful like Andrew.
Wait, they know like how me have you up on the phone from Clarendon. Me ask you something about the crime. Because me that talk about the crime earlier. Because you know the homicide rate to date is about 604. And I'm predicting that we will not go over 700 by the end of the year. Remember a
May God
time,
make it don't happen.
yes, remember a time when the crime first start going bad in a Clarendon. Um,
It
so
did turn up.
how is it today? Yeah, man, it did really bad. How is it today?
It did turn up. You know, it's a long while now. Honestly, I haven't heard anything away from the somebody what with the cow what them clean up. Once if you go sell the carcass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's all I heard. But when the police catch them, they said the head was still on the carcass.
Mm. So in other words,
If
no crime like before.
no,
Oh, thank God.
because
Okay.
most of them little hurry come up where used to behave, but they are taken down. So
Oh, okay. All right. So next time
whoever
me there at Jamaica, me
think,
can walk out, me can walk through Clarendon and not feel afraid.
I'll tell you what me walk.
Okay, that's good. All right.
I'll tell you what me walk. I don't know if I because of the spirit or me have because we ever say, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not fear.
Okay.
And God never tell us to have a fear of man. And him we have a fear of. And I said, you see what happened to the West? And instead of them try to look up, them and talk about global warming. They're not talking about, say, God is nearer each day. And because remember, he said, when the time is when his time is coming, we're going to see sign and wonders. They don't take down at the West, they say a sign and wonder. They not take down, so them if you pull up their socks and come out of their dirty ways and tap play the game name, the play game name. They don't realize that them if stop it, Tell them to help off Andrew shoulder because if Andrew alone, they sleep with their door open.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling.
Yes, Naj.
Yes, have a
Tell
good
them to
night.
help off Prime Minister shop.
Yeah, me go tell
Let
them.
it go.
Me go tell them.
Tell them. Yeah, tell them to let go Andrew shut. If Andrew alone, the whole of them sleep with their door open.
Yeah, man.
All right, babes.
Yes, take care.
Okay, you too.
The lady say you leg off a Andrew shirt. PNP, you leg off a Prime Minister shirt. You come out here. I come go and like say, the Prime Minister can fall rain. The Prime Minister can call down storm. Boy, hey. Me I talk to one friend earlier. And he must say, boy, you know, so me never did really love the Prime Minister in his first term. But I have seen his maturity. I have seen his growth and stuff like that. And I'm like, I feel the same way, you know? I've never seen somebody mature so fast within such a short time. But when you are in a job and you take a job serious, you understand? You can, you know, it happens. But, I mean, them say experience teaches wisdom. And it's one of those things. You have some people, them take life more serious than other people. Somebody say it's a great idea about the tour and donate some of the money back to the recovery. Yeah, man, more to put the idea of the tour to the person or persons in a tourism. You understand? Who would be the ones to do that? Because, guys, every country that I have visited, them have a tour that you can go on to explore different parts of whichever city you're in. And of course, you pay to go on the tour, and it's nice. You get to relax, you get to get educated and know the history of this place. And I think it's a big thing. Especially, don't waste a good crisis. I keep talking it. Hello, good night.
Yeah, good night, Natalie.
What go on? Yeah, man, what go on?
What one?
Me there, what you say?
Well, I tell us that you're the furnace of the winter, but anyway, that politics, you know.
You know,
a lot of people don't know the significance of Jamaica to South Africa, you know.
oh God, man.
Remember saying in 1959, Jamaica put an economic sanction on apartheid South Africa, you know.
Of course.
ANC now go forget that, you know.
So
and let me ask you a question. What PNP official, because we know the government official policy on the Israel-Palestine thing, you know. What if you might go on the official thing on that? I'm here to hear the PNP them talk something, you know.
Well, remember when Jamaica went to the UN just the other day, and Jamaica voted with the majority of the UN to have the two-state solution. Now, what the PNP position was at the time was that, and that's a very good question you ask, but let me tell you what I know. The PNP...
Natalie, they don't have none.
Well, I don't know. Well,
yeah.
The PNP suggested that Jamaica should have walked out of the room on Netanyahu, right?
Yeah.
No, if Jamaica did walk out on Netanyahu, what does that signify where the vote is concerned? So we don't know how the PNP would have voted. At least they didn't come out and state that opinion. So just walking out, what did I say?
But walking out is just where that's it now?
A protest?
Yeah, solidarity. Because out of the almost 200 people, only 70-something people walk out.
Look here, the vote is more powerful than the walkout. So me don't really understand. Me don't really understand what point they were trying to make.
I don't understand it either. But anyway, in a flood, you go have bacterial disease. We all know that.
Yeah, possible.
Me no medical, me not a medical professional, me know that. So when me hear the
talk, I said to myself, you see that brother not easy, you know. If I even 2 cases pop up, it goes sound like him a prophet.
Yeah.
You understand? So people, no for them, the reptile, them, what's them have flag for them people, 7 hour life, 5 hour life.
Me dear.
Find man down Africa. I don't know something. I go to Natalie. Come over there, watch you. I say, I want somebody to listen to myself say, you know what say, is a man in fine? Because a green screen, the man up behind him, and Africa in there, you know.
You're too lie.
I put out one Nigerian in fine over Houston and said $100 go give him chat to them.
Jesus have mercy. So you didn't want to watch them?
Natalie,
and you not call me?
What me call her for? The foolish is the boy that cost me.
No, sir.
Me know say you never over there watch you. Somebody clip you and send it come here.
As somebody, me not watching the people there. As somebody send it come give me say, but wait there. It look like say them a pay this a journalist. Cause me I call him a journalist. Cause the man a talk like say he requested a sit down with the Prime Minister. You see, out of the whole of the world leader them over Africa. You see, none of them a sit down with nobody and the interview.
No, but you see, these people don't know the significant. All right, yo, South Africa, they on a trajectory in Africa, on the continent of Africa, which is not normal. Them host they are the first African country to host a World Cup. They are the first African nation to host a G20. It's like they don't understand this thing, you know.
And as a matter of fact, when we hear the world leaders them over there saying about Africa and about the hospitality and just the whole atmosphere of the G20, the French president, you know, all of them. Africa, let me tell you something. You see that G20 I was just hosted in Africa. We are going to see what go on from here, so go forward. Africa.
Guess who come out as a big winner?
We're over.
The country with the over billion population.
You see all America's absence from the G20. I think it was the right thing to do. I don't think the people over there they missed anything, because I think it would have been a lot more contentious if the US was there. But it was a beautiful gathering, and all the countries over there, I can tell you and the JPU audience tonight that all the countries over there pledged to see Jamaica through this crisis. Some of them are over there, them already contributed, but them say, listen, we're gonna be with you, we're gonna help you, and the things them. So me glad to hear that. And Jamaica represented over there.
Anybody with Jamaica rockstar, down to the pilot, they will fly the plane going on Melissa Yai. A rockstar, everybody they interview them all over America. Yeah.
Me say we must not waste a good crisis. And that me over here promoting now, you know, say don't what you think about the idea about having some tour buses to tour the sites of the disaster.
A helicopter, many think about many things they should have some heli tour. No, you know, Natalie, you laugh out the thing, Natalie.
No say shit.
Me now, for the first time, for when Mark holding them time, me always think say, cause we know, cause we have people think different, you know. Me I say, you know, it's a 2 helicopter we want, and maybe if you take off and show people this, that, you know what I mean? It's Natalie they laugh, like, any tour.
Where I say, helicopter too?
45-minute tour, you can't run.
You know, so that is not a bad idea, though.
Yeah, man, quick $250 piece. So the helicopter can hold 8 people easy, you know.
We can use both a helicopter still, you know.
Yeah, you know.
we can get 6 bus and 2 helicopter. 6 bus and 2 helicopter.
We don't hear people they tell a private hotel and say they want to come they want Treasure Beach.
Yeah. So
they want forward them, they come help him get him. You know, say this country we have only for significance, you know. I choose the youth them. That's some of the youth them are giving them life, you know.
True.
If them know the value what them possess, you know.
That's true.
They know the piece, you see that piece of rock there. Whole of James Bond book they write in a Portland,
I did Portland. I think of Portland.
Ian Fleming, yeah.
Yeah.
Fire
Hey.
flyer, whatever. It's a, let me tell you something, man. We don't know the, not even me know half a Jamaica's significance in this world.
You know, so you get the helicopter people them some idea though. The helicopter them are the first class tour that you know.
Heli tour, man.
It's a heli tour.
Elephant man tour, me say the helicopter tour.
That is gonna be the first class tour.
Come on, forward and make somebody else call, cause
yeah, man.
I tell you.
All right, thank you for calling.
All
right, thank you.
All right,
good night.
Yeah, man, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Guys, we can't get the helicopter for the first class tour, right? And all who can make it first class can go up on the coach. The bus them, some of we can take the bus them, go take the tour, right? And you have all 3 bus a tour out St. Elizabeth at daytime. And St. 3 bus go down a Westmoreland and they can have a couple of St. James. And you have some go down a Trelawney. Because them the parishes there are the most hard hit. But amongst St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, we hear people are talk about. And we want to go up in the helicopter for one 300 or 500 US. On the first class, them can go up on the first class. Moderator, oh my son. That is not a bad idea at all. I like it. Aye, them come tour and support with the planting of trees in the affected areas. Yeah, when I see the trees, guys, that are leafless, me I say, wow. You know? Then what on there? Who you never see the fire we burn out to all of Westmoreland? What cause of fire there? Did they ever determine if it was arson or something natural? What happened? Where's about St. Mary? Oh, St. Mary. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. You're talking about Ian Fleming. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, man. So, Mr. Ed Bartlett, we're going to send somebody come up at the parliament to come meet you outside and talk to you and give you the idea. Yeah. Say, get some bus and make do some tour right now before everything clean up. You understand? So, all right, guys, make a cut it short here, so. I'll catch up with you guys again. Moderator, may I call you as me come off of this. So I'm afraid for call you, because the people them say you're gonna have more baby and I don't want to disrupt your life. So I'm gonna call you right after this, because we have to have one different moderator for when you're absent or you're gonna make your babies them. You hear? So guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for stopping by, for participating. And I will see you guys again on Wednesday. For those of you guys who are asking me when is the program on and stuff like that, we are on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Supposed to be at 8 p.m. Sometime on Saturday will come on 9 o'clock, you know, because of the weekend. But just turn on your notification so you don't miss nothing. And I'm asking you guys to please hit the like button before you leave. You have to be on the ground. Me soon come on the ground, man. Load up my thing, man. Sure. Wife style. I'm going to reach out to you first because I want to ask your permission first. And me and the moderator will talk as well about this moderator thing. All right? Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining, and I'll catch you later. Take care.